Yeah, this is just a quick run through on Padlet, which it may be the case that you know it already, but in case you don't, I'm just gonna take you through it and show what I had in mind. Anyway, quickly, Padlet is an online resource. You can make boards which are published from your phone, computer, whatever. They have a website address, and anyone can access that if you make it known to them where to find it, and anyone can edit it or move things around on it or add to it or whatever. So it's a great collaboration tool, I think. What was I trying to say? Anyhow, I'm going to be using this for my assignment, as you will have read in my paper. The other thing I wanted to say is that when you make a board, it saves in real time, and also you can duplicate that endlessly, and that's a big element of this assignment. So this here, what are the groups? This is the real version, the formal version, but students wouldn't be seeing this initially. Rather, I'd be projecting the scrambled version where all the question types are mixed up. So let's go take a look at that. Here we go. Everything's kind of clustered together, but I'd explained to students that I wanted them to work together and work through a grouping system. At first, I wouldn't tell them how many groups. Maybe later, well, not maybe. Later, I would tell them how many groups. And so they'd take a look and they'd decide. This would be projected on the board, but people could use either laptops if they have laptops, phones, which they certainly would have, or tablets if they've got those. And each pairing of people would have their own page. So everybody would have access to a page like this. They'd be labeled separately so that different groups could each make their own version. Anyway, basically the way it works, if you don't know it, is you can drag things around the screen. So here we go. If you're in the same situation as the author, how would you react? People might say, okay, well that's a opinion question. And they might look around and find, are there any languages that you find particularly attractive or unattractive, and put those together. Meanwhile, they might recognize this match the heading question as a different type, and they might notice which title best fits with this article. They might group those together. They could put those down in a corner, and so on and so forth. I won't go through the whole thing, but they could make groupings. I'm being really lazy here, but they could kind of, whatever they want to do, they could put things into its own little corner. Anyway, when that had all been finished and done, I would be able to project my answers in my version, which is here, and I would explain to them why I made the groupings that I made. So we've got opinion-focused questions here. Then we've got kind of summative, summary questions. Down here we have detail-oriented questions. And here we have form-focused questions. And that's it. That would be the priming stage.